But going from the sublime of music to the ridiculous, we have the Onion's latest venture, and it's called Clickhole. Clickhole.com. It is the Onion's answer to BuzzFeed. So they are taking the Onion's comedic sensibility and applying that to the BuzzFeed formula. An example of that is a recent post called 7 Photos of Harrison Ford's Ankle in Its Prime. Now, if you had heard last week, Harrison Ford apparently broke or twisted his ankle on the set of Star Wars, and it blew up in social, right? Harrison Ford injured on set. Da, 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 da. So they did this post of the 7 photos of Harrison Ford's ankle in its prime, and it's hilarious. It's total BuzzFeed. So it starts out with a photo. You can't talk about Harrison Ford's ankle without looking at the original Star Wars trilogy. Face it, Han Solo's ankles were flawless. And it shows a picture of Han Solo in the original Star Wars with a yellow circle around his ankle and an arrow pointing to the yellow circle. And then it goes through his career. It's got one on Blade Runner showing his ankle. It's got one on another Star Wars movie showing his ankle. It's got one on Raiders of the Lost Ark showing his ankle. It's got one from what's the presidential plane? Air Force One. There we go. It's got one of him and his wife. So here's stunning. Here's Harrison and his wife, Callista Flockhart, in better times. Simply unstoppable with all 4 of their amazing ankles. It's got a picture of them with all 4 ankles circled with arrows pointing at the ankles. It's just brilliant. So and then finally they wrap it up with, well, if there's any silver lining, it's that Harrison's pre-injury ankle will be appearing in The Expendables 3, which was already shot when his ankle was still a force of nature. Gotta love the Onion.
So that brings us to the end of episode 52 of the Beyond Social Media Show. And you will find our show from today. The video will be at timestamped, TalkBL. The video will be timestamped so that you'll be able to go directly to any segment that you want to see specifically. And you'll find it on the Beyond Social Media Show YouTube channel. It will be on the Beyond Social Media Show blog, and we will post the links to it on Twitter and so on. And you can find David Erickson at @DErickson on Twitter, at eStrategyblog.com, at eStrategyTV on Google+, and you can find him here every week on the Beyond Social Media Show. Me, you can find on Twitter as @What'sNext, at whatsnextblog.com, where I blog about internet strategy and trends, and on Google+, and on YouTube, and at my new company, Maximum-Plus.com, which is about all things Google Plus for business. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching.